People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Now, welcome to Jamaica Dancehall Source, your source for dancehall and our entertainment. Now, the first thing that is popping in the news is that we see that artists were speaking about Diana King. She made a post on Instagram and she was throwing some shades. She was subliminally dissing some artists. And based on what she posted, the average person can only come to the logical conclusion that she is talking about Vybz Kartel and she is also talking about Jacure. And people, I am going to read exactly what she said. However, she has since private that post for obvious reason, because she understands that these artists have fans, and specifically and especially Vybz Kartel. He has the Gaza fan, and anybody that makes any sorts of post that is dissing Vybz Kartel will definitely get the wrath, point blank and period. And this is exactly what the caption read. I will never be able to ignore the fact that a convicted artist / prisoner serving time, be it for MVRD3RER and RAPE, can still record and release music from PRISON in Jamaica. How do you all do it? Is it because it wasn't you who was RAPE? Or your loved one KILLED? People, those are some damning allegations. People, she is throwing some serious shades at some artists. And people, when we kind of decipher what she is trying to say and read between the line, we have to come to the logical conclusion that nobody is not going to throw any shades at anybody that is a nobody. So when we come to the logical conclusion, it is obvious that she is throwing shades at Jacure for the RAPE and also Vybz Kartel for the MVRD3RER. Now, people, first thing first, everyone is entitled to their views and opinion. It is their rights to voice their own opinion. However, it seems like the timing is off. However, it seems like it is not coming from a very good place. So my point is this: her action and post can be perceived by the average person as Diana King being bad mind, B, that she is trolling, or C, that she is cloud chasing. And like me say, only time will tell. Maybe she is promoting some sort of album or a song. People, like me say, only time will tell. And based upon this post, the average person might perceive this as Diana King looking some relevance, or she might have a motive. She might be promoting some song or an album. But people, like me say, only time will tell, and that will be the determining factor. And the truth and the fact is that nobody can determine her state of mind or mind frame when she made this post. So people can only draw their own conclusion, point blank and period. And people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. The truth is that there has been rumors circulating out there on social media, in the media, that Vybz Kartel has been recording from the big yard. However, like I said before, it seems like the timing is wrong, because we have to also remember that Vybz Kartel is also waiting a very important decision as it pertains to his appeal. So people, like me say, the timing is just wrong. Now, the next point that I also want to make is the fact that even though Vybz Kartel was convicted in a court, and people, we have to also remember that he is on appeal. So therefore, he has not exhausted all his rights. He has not exhausted all his appeal. So therefore, he is not a full-fledged, he is not a condemned criminal. So therefore, he has the right as a person that is still up for an appeal. It is still pending. So therefore, when she made this post, she is throwing shades. However, she needs to get her facts right. And when we also consider that most of the evidence and all of the protocols were not followed in the court, we are speaking as it pertains to the prosecution, we are speaking as it pertains to the judge, we are speaking as it pertains to all investigators, the popo, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. This case was shaky at best. And when we also consider the fact that Jacure was released from the big yard almost a decade now, and the last time Jacure recorded a song, we are speaking about True Reflection, we are speaking about over a decade ago. So people, it seems like donkey years. So my point is that it seems like Diana King, it seems like her timing was off, and people, it definitely seems like she is cloud chasing. It seems like she is throwing some shade. It sounds like she is throwing some subliminals at some artists, and it is not justified. justified, because the truth and the fact is that if Jacure is a rehabilitated person, he has the right to do whatever he so chooses. And if he was granted that opportunity to record a hit song back in the days we are talking about donkey years ago, he should have taken that advantage, and that is exactly what he did. And we saw that he got a hit song. So people, it sounds like this lady is cloud chasing. It sounds like this lady, we are speaking about Diana King, it sounds like she is bad mind, point blank and period. However, like me say, she has the right to her opinion, and she can voice her opinion whenever she feels like. I am just saying that the timing is wrong. Now, people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I also support the rights of women, and I don't agree with any type of violation. I am speaking about RAPE. I am speaking about MVRD3RER. I am speaking about just about any sorts of ABUSE. However, I also support rehabilitation as it pertains to some of these people in the big yard. So my point is that we have to strike some sort of balance. We have to support the rights of women, and we have to also support the rights of persons for rehabilitation. Because if they fit the criteria and they qualify for the program, they should be allowed to take full advantage and rehabilitate themselves. Because the worst thing that we want is for somebody to come out of the big yard and even be worse. And people, if I am not mistaken, I remember Diana King making a post on Instagram and social media a couple of years back and saying that she is a VICTIM of some sort of ABUSE or RAPE. So people, this might be coming from a personal place. So it seems like she might be having a personal vendetta. It seems like she might be having a flashback. And people, that is understandable. However, like I said before, the problem that I have is with the timing. It seems like it was off, and people, like me say, I don't know her motive. I don't know her frame of mind or mindset when she made this post. I am just saying it sounds sort of fishy. It sounds some sort of way, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, people, if there's one thing that I've learned as it pertains to Vybz Kartel and the Gaza, is that anybody that rise against Vybz Kartel and the Gaza, they shall surely perish. And people, there are some perfect examples. And people, the first example we are speaking about Flex from TOK. The minute that he spoke out about Vybz Kartel and claimed that Vybz Kartel is recording from the big yard, Rete, Lele, Blue, Blah, Bling, we saw that his career was basically SUSICIDE. It was basically relegated to the Riverton dump yard. People, he was gone, RIP. And people, the next person that I am speaking about the politician. I am speaking about Lisa Anna, because the minute that she rose up against Vybz Kartel and claimed or alleged that he was recording from the big yard, we saw exactly what happened. We saw that the Gaza fans, we are speaking about the Vybz Kartel fans, they basically gave her a LASHING, and basically we saw that the PNP lost the election. So people, it seems like it is a coincidence, or it seems like Vybz Kartel have the best Obeah man in a dancehall, point blank and period. People, that was just a joke. Now, the next thing that we are talking about, we are speaking about Sting, we are speaking about Isaiah Leng, because people remember there was a little dispute between Vybz Kartel and Sting, and basically Sting was claiming that Vybz Kartel was keeping his party the same night as Sting, and they basically called them poor friend and had them raid Vybz Kartel's place. And people, we saw exactly what happened to Sting after that. We saw that Sting was basically relegated to nothing. We saw that Sting basically flopped. Now, people, the next person that I am speaking about dancehall artists. I am speaking about Alkaline, because if we remember, all of these Alkaline stans, all of these Alkaline bloggers, they were basically claiming that he is going to be the golden child. They were basically claiming that he is taking over from Vybz Kartel, and he is now the new king of dancehall, and he was a hottest thing, or he is a hottest thing. Rete, Lele, Blue, Blah, Bling. And we saw what happened since 2016. Basically, he was relegated to an average artist. And people, I am not saying that he is trash. I am just saying that since 2016, he basically cannot find a hit. Hashtag find a hit song for 2019. Hashtag find a hit song for 2020, because people, we see that he is basically struggling. And the same thing applies to his producer. We are speaking about DJ Frost, because remember that Vybz Kartel and DJ Frost was also in some sort of conflict. And people, we see exactly what is going on as it pertains to Alkaline and DJ Frost. There is basically a squabble in the camp. There is trouble in paradise, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.